Hello and welcome to the channel. Thought I'd do a comparison today between a couple of electric screwdrivers. Got the Parkside straight rod electric screwdriver and we've got the Black & Decker pistol grip style. Black & Decker one just comes with the unit, a bit and an adapter for right angles. Parkside comes with the screwdriver, obviously, got your charging cable, got a range of small short bits, colour coded, and then you've got some long bits here and you've got a bit adapter. That's off a different set, take that one out. Obviously differences between the two. This is a pistol style one, nice and comfortable place there to rest your finger, forwards and backwards, and then in the middle it does lock and the light still comes on. Tiny little bulb there. It's not great, but it does actually illuminate enough. You can take the bit off the top there, which is held on with a magnet, and pop it in. It's a very tight fit. I don't think it's magnetic. It doesn't feel to be magnetic, but it's a really tight fit. Let's try another one. Yep, they're all really tight. This one has a slight advantage in that you can take this rubber cap off here and you line up the two notches that are inside there, you can see, with the two notches on the collar, and then all these arrows line up, which means you can take it on and off. To turn it, it's rigid at the moment. To turn it, you pull that collar and then you can turn it to whatever angle you want, and then your bit goes in there, so you can screw at awkward angles. There's 8 different angles that you can screw at. If you line those lines all back up again, you can pull it off and then just use it as a normal straight one. I do like these trigger ones. This is 5.5 Newton meters. They're just very comfortable and very small to hold for tight spaces. Parkside one has some better features. You've got forward and backwards there, and then you have a button there to press, which isn't always the most ideal place for it. Green light shows that it's on. Middle locks it, much like the Black & Decker one, so you can use it as a normal screwdriver. However, what I've found is when you use it if you use it as a normal screwdriver, sometimes as you go round, you can push that button forwards or not. And this has a function where when you press down, it actually activates the screwdriver. Let me put a bit in so you can see that a bit better. So when you push down, it activates the screwdriver. Now that's a bit of a problem, because if you're using it in its locked position and then you inadvertently flick that switch, as you're pushing down it starts to turn. And I've noticed that a few times when I've used it like that, you push down, it starts to turn and it skips in the screw and damages the end of the screw. Not a huge problem if you know it's there. Maybe just don't use it as a normal straight screwdriver. Nice to hold, but it's actually not as nice to hold as this one. This is really nice, lots of rubber on it, and you can get a little bit more force on that one as well. This does have different settings, which the Black & Decker doesn't, and it's got that push feature like I said, so that when you press down it will just automatically start screwing. It's a pity it doesn't have a speed reducer on it, because when you are using the push down, sometimes if you're not careful it will skip out, like I said, of the screw. But yeah, nice. I don't know what the difference in charging would be with these two, how long they take to charge and how long they last for. The Black & Decker is 3.6 volt, it says, 180 revs per minute. The Parkside is 4 volt, and It doesn't, oh, 360. So the Parkside is quicker than the Black & Decker, twice as fast, but on the whole I like the feel and usability of the Black & Decker compared to the Parkside. Both got their pros, both got their cons, but on the whole, nice pair of screwdrivers, nice pair of electric screwdrivers for putting together IKEA furniture, things like that. I don't think you can really use them for much more than that, but yeah, there you go, electric screwdrivers. Thanks for watching.